and go.
Can't begin to imagine tomorrow.
Wonderful.
Alright, good evening. My name is Megan, and tonight you'll learn more about how bagpipes have become an integral part of my life. So I really appreciate you all for coming out here tonight to listen to my speech, and it's my hope that I can share this part of my life with you. So tonight I'm going to tell you how bagpipes have changed my life. In this speech, I'll tell you about my journey with bagpipes and how they've brought me across the country, have introduced me to some amazing people, and what I plan to do with them in the future. So first of all, I've been a part of this community since 7th grade, and I've played all the way up to now what's going to be my 2nd year of college, but I didn't really get to meet other members of the community until I got into high school and joined my high school's bagpipe band, the PDC, which is the Pipe and Drum Corps. I was a part of the first competitive group that they ever had, and we never got first place, but we did end up getting 5th for our first competition, which I think is pretty great. And it was at these competitions called the Highland Games that we were able to meet other people like us and kind of grow in our songs and our repertoire. So now in college, I've been able to meet even more interesting people, like an architecture teacher who has been playing bagpipes for about 20 years and always starts his year off by playing bagpipes for his students. He was also able to introduce me and my friend to a man who's actually from Scotland who runs a book charity event that we performed for this year. So also through bagpipes, I've been able to travel all the way up to Boston and play locally here at Universal. So with the PDC, they're invited every year to go play in the St. Patrick's Day Parade in March up in Boston. I was fortunate enough to be able to play in that for 2 years until COVID shut everything down. And also back locally here in Universal, they would invite us annually to go play in their holiday parade, and I was able to see backstage at Universal and see how everything works, and then when the time came, I would march in the parade with the PDC. So as for the future, me and my friend Mary have started a bagpipe club at UF to try to facilitate the growth of the Highland band that we want to call the Orange and Blue Pipe Band. And our eventual goal is to play at the football stadium for a huge mass of fans who hopefully will love us. So in addition to this, I want to continue playing in smaller settings for fun with friends and family and continue just facilitating happiness and growth in the bagpipe community at my house. So from this speech, I hope you now know more about my journey with bagpipes, how I've traveled across the country, I've met amazing people, and what I plan to do with it in the future. And from anyone who's ever heard the sound of bagpipes, you either love it or you hate it, and I just so happen to love it, and I hope you do too. Thank you.